All right, y'all. It's me. Let me hit go live on here. I am very, very silly, I tell you. But Happy New Year to you all. Happy New Year to everyone. I'd like you to come on in here and listen to what I have to talk about student loan garnishments. Y'all, student loan garnishments are back, and millions of borrowers are in default. When I say millions and millions, I'm not kidding. 5.3 million people are in default. All right. 5.3 million people with federal student loans are currently in default. And that's not that they're just late. That's default. Yes. That means that they are at least 270 days past due on their payments. And yes, letters are going out now. Matter of fact, letters were sent out yesterday, starting January 6th. Today is January 6th, right? So they start today or yesterday. A batch of letters went out, and there are many people who are going to be totally surprised that they are in default. For whatever reason, you change your address. Your letters go to your parents because you're grown now, and your letters go to your parents' house, so you don't even know what's coming to you. You haven't changed your address, and you have moved, so you don't know. And nobody's been thinking about student loans over the past couple of years, especially with all of the court cases that was going on with the SAFE plan. Nobody was signing in. Nobody wants to know. People rather not know. But this is not the season to not know. I'm telling you guys, because defaults have started. Defaults have guaranteed garnishments have started. So the letters that went out yesterday and that will keep going out through this month and continue to go out is to let you know that garnishments will start in 30 days. Y'all, garnishments means that 15% they can take up to 15% of your income, of your discretionary income. That's before it gets into your hands. So whatever they're sending out, whatever they're going to pay out to you, 15% of that will be snatched. That's how much the government can do. And they don't have to get any kind of permission to do so, right? This is not like your regular creditors that have to take you to court or have to jump through hoops in order to get your student, in order to garnish your wages. All right. And default opens the door to not only garnishment, not only 15% of your income, but it also opens the door to tax refund interception, right? Yes. So even this coming tax season that's coming up right now, that some of our tax some of the tax preparers, have already started hitting that button so that you guys can get loans. Let me tell you, you may want to put a pause on that, because the government can snatch your loans. You may want to check with the offset department to see if they have your name there, that they're going to garnish you. And definitely, if you got a letter, you will be garnished. Now, so your income, your paycheck is on the table, your tax refund is on the table, and people with Social Security, you are on the table too. The government, they can snatch some of your Social Security offset, it's called, and they can take a portion of it. So, student loan garnishment doesn't just touch your paycheck, it touches your taxes and Social Security too. All right. So at this time, I'm telling you that if you are in default, you may want to pause before filing your taxes. This is critical because if you do file it and you're owed a refund, then it can be taken. All right. So sometimes it makes sense to pause and to get guidance on this and then file strategically. All right. Now, so filing fast is not always the smart thing to do. Okay. Now let's talk a little bit about what default actually means. When you're in default, every single thing freezes. Now, if you want to know if you're in default, go ahead and sign into your student loan.gov account, and you will see if a red banner is across, you're in default and you can do absolutely nothing. Default stops everything. Okay. You cannot qualify for an income driven repayment plan at that time. You cannot qualify for PSLF. You cannot move forward with student loan forgiveness. You're stuck until that default is resolved. So let me put in a little shameless plug right here. If you do not know what an income driven repayment plan is, or an IDR, or an IBR, or ICR, or RAP, or repay, if you don't know what those are, if you don't know, or you've never attempted to get PSLF, or to see if you qualify for student loan forgiveness, if you don't know what those mean, I have a free student loans free student loan forgiveness class every Tuesday. And if you want to be a part of that class, and keyword free, if you want to be a part of that class, DM me the word loans or forgiveness, and I will make sure that you get the information so that you can be a part of that class, so that you can get in tune, right, with your loans. So as I said, default means your loans are frozen. Nothing good can happen until you fix that status. But there are ways out, right? You're not lost. And this is where hope comes in. And this is where Big Facts comes in. Big Facts is your student loan defenders. So BSLD, Big Facts Student Loan Defenders, is here to help you. So there are just two main ways that you can exit default. And one is loan rehabilitation. All right. That's the slow way, but it's often the cleaner way, depending on your goals. The second one is loan consolidation. All right. So let's talk a little bit about loan rehabilitation. Tonight was not for teaching. Tonight was just to remind you that student loan garnishments are on the table. They have started. There are millions and millions of you that are in default. There are thousands of you in Georgia that's in default. I'm here in Georgia, but I can help you anywhere, right? That's what it was for. But just want to talk a little bit about defaulted loans, right? So you have loan rehabilitation, and you can get out. Basically, it means making 9 on-time payments, and those on-time payments can be based on your income. What you want to do is to try to get the lowest payment possible, $5, $10, $0. But again, it's based on your income and some additional things that that can be, if not done correctly, can hurt you. And that's the reason why you want to get with a student loan defender to help you, right? But when you are in student loan rehabilitation, you make 9 on-time payments based on your income, and the default can be removed from your credit. But that's 9 monthly payments, and you cannot miss. You got to do it, right? You'll be able to return to a good standing, and then you can go into looking at see if you qualify for PSLF or teacher loan forgiveness or forgiveness due to disability. There's lots of different types of loan forgiveness that's on the table. The second one is loan consolidation, and that's much faster. It helps you to get out of default quickly, but everybody doesn't qualify for neither of these programs, to be honest with you. All depends, were you in default before, and did you do certain things before, right? But it's much faster, gets you out of default quickly, but the default does stay on your credit. So that might not suit people who may want to buy a home, who have been doing things to be able to get them to purchase a home or do some major purchase that will mess that up, right? It's still a valid option, though, depending on your goals, right? So consolidation is fast, rehab is clean. Which one is right? All depends on you, okay? All right, so why does it matter where you position yourself? One, rehab requires an income calculation form. Y'all, if that form is done incorrectly, you may have higher payments than necessary and you cannot go back. Okay, so you want to be able to speak with someone to help you with that. If it's done right, you can pay the minimum legal payment and you can do what you have to do to get your loan back in good standing so that you can continue to either seek student loan forgiveness. And y'all, so many of you qualify for student loan forgiveness, but you do not even know. Join my class on Tuesday, coming up next Tuesday night. It's going to be every Tuesday night. I would say at about 8 p.m. All right. That form that I just spoke about matters. That's the strategy matters. Is not something that you want to guess on. So you want to go ahead and connect with a BSLD coach to help you through that. All right. Garnishment letters do not mean that it's too late. It does not mean that you cannot do anything about it. You have time to stop garnishment. You can set up rehab. You can protect your income. That's all what I'm about, right? Protecting income. And you'll be able to get back on track, right? So default is serious, but it's not permanent if you make the right moves and you make sure to get help to do it. All right. So as I stated before, I have a free student loan forgiveness class held on Tuesday nights. You want to send a DM me the word loan or DM forgiveness or comment here. I cannot see the comments. I keep looking over here and I need to look over here. So, I'll just respond to comments afterward. But let me know if you would like to be a part of that class and I'll send you the information. All right. No judgment, just clarity. That's all we're doing, right? Student loans don't necessarily ruin lives, but silence does. And information changes that. All right. So that's what I wanted to talk to you about. DM me loans, DM me forgiveness, DM me student loans, and I will add you, send you the registration for my Tuesday night classes. If you want to speak to me quicker than that, go ahead and book a discovery call. I'll put the discovery call in the link afterwards, or just type in the comments, I want a discovery call, and I will send you the link for you to book a free discovery call to see where your loans are and what you need to do to get them. All right. So once again, it's your girl, Dr. Carmen Bernard. I'm happy to be back with you. I am going to be on live all this week talking about this because student loans are super important, but there are also some other topics because there's things still going on. There's people can still register for health insurance. It's not the year to go without health insurance. If you need to change your Medicare plans, any of those things, you can reach out to me. So I will be back. And once again, Happy New Year, and talk to you guys soon. It's me. Hello. It's me. It's me. Hello. It's me. All right. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.